MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the 51s and the Ladybirds. So striding in, Duke Snider. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Pops this one up. Cabrera trying to get there, and no one will get this one. The 0-2 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping up now, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for San Francisco, the second baseman.
And now pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. In now, Nelson Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And he can't get back in time, and he is out at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Kyle Lewis. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Popped him up. Suarez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. So striding forward now, Donovan Solano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Well, this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Standing in, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Duke Snider. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. To the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 1-1.
1-1.
Snider, base runner at first with one out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lewis waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Eddie Murray, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna.
The third baseman, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Third inning, no score to this point. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Digging in, Zach Gallen. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. He's set, and the pitch. Duke Snider checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Another one sent foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Corey Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now at the plate, Dinelson Lamet. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to. All set for the start of the inning, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit high and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Rodriguez has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Lewis. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And that misses 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Travis d'Arnaud would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Center fielder looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. In now, Donovan Solano. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. On And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Duke Snyder. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Darno has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
The first baseman.
Now here it comes.
Murray.
On he pops it up. And that's in there. Base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first. A double play. Digging in for his second at bat, Zach Gallen. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes. Ready now, Miguel Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. J.B. Wendelken, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. So with the bases empty and 1 away, in stands Pudge Rodriguez. First offering on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Corey Seager will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Wendelken has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Duke Snyder. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Snyder is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. On its way is pitch number 75. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. Acuna digs in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Edwin Diaz enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. From the stretch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Lewis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. Scooped up, and he is out on the tag. Mark Trumbo is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Pirela. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And he falls behind. 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jose Pirela goes down for the 2nd out here in the bottom half. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. At the plate, Aaron Judge. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Brandon Workman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Donovan Solano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. 2-0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you can see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
So now to the plate, Eddie Murray. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He was a double play victim last time around. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Adam Dunn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he'll reach first safely. At the plate now, Duke Snider. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it, the tag, and he is out. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. Now batting, Kike Hernandez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Eugenio Suarez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So digging in now, Duke Snider, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Popped him up. Ozuna in foul ground. And, oh, did he stay with that? He did, but it was ugly looking. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Drew Pomeranz is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Donovan Solano. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Murray. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Coming to the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2-0 now. And the pitch. Outside and low, 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
As a look, now the pitch. Corey Seager is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Digging in, Drew Pomeranz. Set. Here it comes. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Now both runners on the move. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. Jose Pirela is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Nelson Cruz stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Marcell Ozuna. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Miguel Andujar will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th. Stepping in now, DYSNATY, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Grounder down the line at third. A pause and the 0-2. Bouncer up the middle, reined in. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dan Winkler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hot shot to third, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. In now, Eugenio Suarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So coming to the plate, DYSNATY. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. To the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Now in the box, Pudge Rodriguez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Not a good at-bat from him. So.
And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Dylan Carlson will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.